to stand on the back of the anecdote that you had given to me in that event, wherein, the conversation around Rakesh Jhunjhunwala largely stays around the guts that he had for the common mere mortals, so to say, the guts that he had, how much he was able to back his bets. But when I was talking to you about his investment in Titan and how, whatever would have happened, you had mentioned to me, which not too many people knew, that he had taken the first investment, yes, but then he followed it up subsequently year after year with more doses. And you mentioned that requires skill to be able to see a continuous growth. So quite often, Ramesh, did you think that his ability or his guts or his ability to take larger bets dwarfed the kind of skill that accompanied that facet?
See, it's a very nuanced question, and I'm glad you asked me that, Neeraj. Uh, a lot of people, including me at first, because he would make decisions what seemed like spur on the moment. I bought this, I didn't buy this, and you would see it's too casual what he's doing, and he's just pushing his luck. What I didn't realize at that time, that there's an enormous amount of reading and research that has already gone in prior to making the decision. He would then laugh and say, I am the kind of investors that invest first, investigates later. But, that was slightly misleading because he had already done a lot of investigation, thinking about businesses, companies, leaders, management before that. So I remember about Titan in particular, he told me that was, of course, the best investment and maybe one third of his portfolio even today. He said that during the dog days of the 2003 bear market, a broker called him and said that if you want to buy Titan, I can offer you 10 lakh shares at 50 rupees and 20 lakh shares at 35 rupees and 40 lakh shares maybe at 33 rupees, So they were so desperate to sell. And he kind of felt, okay, I can't lose too much money. And he bought it. And then after that, he investigated by meeting the management and meeting the company and buying at a higher and higher rate. I think the understanding from his investment style is not reckless speculation, as sometimes he's been publicly accused of, but his understanding of risk and reward. He knew at a 300 crore market cap, the risk in Titan was very little. It's not going to go down. It is a Tata company at the end of the day. His latest example, to give you another example of when he started Akasa airline, a lot of people, crack the joke that how do billionaires become millionaires? They start in airline. And, he kind of understood all of that. But he said, I'm taking a bet that I can handle. His portfolio allowed him to take the bet. So he cauterized that investment. I don't think he was liable for anything more than what he invested in that investment. And he said, if I lose it, fine. But what if I'm right? And what if this blue carrier market takes off in India? It'll be a huge opportunity. And I have one of the best management teams working for me in the business. And he also understood that the way you finance an airline had changed. It wasn't that you buy physical assets like planes, but you actually finance them through a leaseback scheme. So the capital outlay in an airline industry had changed dramatically. And he realized that over time, you'd get better airports, off-feeder airports, lower-cost airlines would probably find a great niche in India. So I think he was very calculative risk and reward. And I think people didn't understand that. They thought he was just being a bravado or taking exceptional risk. But he wasn't. He was not what you call all or nothing kind of guy. He always thought it through and said, what can I lose? Potentially, what can I make? He was not afraid of losses, but the losses were always measured.